and now formally.
Hey guys, how's it going? Sean here, or Sean's Plays, and today I'll be bringing you the third installment of the Minecraft project. So far we've made pretty good progress with the Minecraft project, but I thought, like, obviously with it being a Thursday, I thought obviously you needed to have that with you. So without further ado, let's get on with today's episode. So obviously I just about to go outside and then start the episode and realised it was still night. So the first thing that I had to do was go to sleep in the bed, and that way I could just skip it forward to daytime. And then obviously I noticed the hunger bar was a bit low, so I ate some bread just to fill myself up on hunger. And then I walked over and I saw a zombie dying over there. I didn't know what that rabbit hide was for. Thought I was running out of a bit of food, so I thought, right, some animals are going to have to get sorted. So obviously I got a cow and a pig just for the extra meat, and obviously I got the second pig and then got their meat as well. When this pig comes back and starts running away, so I managed to get some more, sorry guys, so I managed to get some more meat there and to put into the furnace to cook it off, and then that way I wouldn't go hungry and I wouldn't starve to death, because it wouldn't look great from a YouTube playlist for me to die just from hunger within the third episode. So obviously I put my pork chops in there, and obviously here I'm just organising my inventory. So I'm moving my materials to the left and I'm putting food on the right hand side in my inventory. So now that that's done, we're just, I believe I'm just going to make my way over to the mine. I'm sorry about the delays there. It just happened. It had to happen on the game, unfortunately, because as I've said in previous videos, the Wi-Fi is still terrible, so playing Minecraft as well isn't the best. So the first thing I wanted to do here was naturally break my pickaxe. Obviously this episode is mainly going to be a mining episode of me going to try and get some materials of some sort, because I obviously do have the cobblestone, which is fine. I also have found coal within the first two episodes as well, but what I felt like I could do with is, you know, starting off the mine just a little bit. So here I decided to turn the mine in on itself. And then sort of concave it round. So to probably take it down a few extra levels to make things a little bit more easier on the mining process. And most important, so that way it's going to be like a winding. My aim for the mine, sorry guys, is to make it like a winding staircase type. And obviously here I actually struck coal, which is great, which is more coal for my furnace. So I'm just going to sit here and I'm just going to mine it all up, because I was running a bit low on coal within the furnace at the time, at that point in time. So finding coal at this point was, it was much needed, let's just say that, because I have a lot of things that I've got to use the furnace for, and I don't want to be using wood in the furnace because wood goes down too quick, whereas coal doesn't actually go well, coal obviously does go down, but it doesn't go down as much as what wood would do if I was using wood. So I'm just going to use some of my earlier taken cobblestone just to fill that in, because it doesn't look right within the mine. So I'm just trying to sort myself out, place another block of cobblestone there, and then we can carry on with our mining expedition for this episode. I'm not sure how deep I want to take the mine. I'm ideally looking for a mob spawner or something like that, you know, like a random mob spawner with a chest, just so I can get some extra materials on top of that. And would you look at that, we found iron ore. Yes, that is one of the materials that I really needed, because I need some iron. Well, I'd like to make a suit of iron armor, and I need a bucket, because the plan is to build a little farmhouse on the back end of, sorry, the plans to put a little farm on the back end of the house. That's the plan, where the crops are going to go and where the animals are going to be positioned as well. So I think I mined 10 blocks, 10 pieces of iron ore there, which isn't so bad in total, which isn't a bad total considering it was just the first time I found iron ore whilst doing this series. So I'll take it. It all helps and it's worthwhile. So obviously, with me being on the correct level for iron ore, I didn't want to take it down much more, and obviously there I broke the pick anyway. Now coming up these stairs, I realised that it is relatively, well, sorry, it is actually draining my hunger bar up quite a lot, to the point where I actually felt something had to be done about it. So I put in that 16 coal that we found into the furnace, took out my pork chops, put the steak to cook, then tried to sort out some of my materials whilst the steak was cooking. So, you know, just moving the cobblestone over, sorting out the materials, making sure like it's all laid out. I've not got OCD before you ask. It's just that I like to be organised, sort of. I like to be relatively organised. So we've got 2 more steak there. And now we've just put in the iron ore to break down as well. So like I said before, guys, I'm just going to casually make myself some tools. Don't know why I did that. I made myself another stone axe, and now I currently have 3 stone axes, and so then I had to go and make myself another stone pick. So to obviously for mining purposes. In the next episode, guys, let me know in the comments what you think about me staying awake for the entire night and killing some mobs. So here I decided to mine a tree because I felt I was running low on wood, and wood is a valuable resource, and I needed to make sure that it was okay, that I'm okay for wood. Obviously, with me being in the biome that I'm in, I have my choice of spruce wood and oak wood. So wood's not really an object that I can go that takes me a while to find, I should say. Sorry guys. So it made it a bit easier. So obviously here I just made myself a couple of stone stairs, obviously making sure I shut my door behind me. Gonna eat a piece of mutton as well, so I should gen up my heart soon, I hope. So yeah, I made myself a cobblestone staircase, so I wasn't losing out on hunger whenever I come back to actually do my mining. So that it just makes things a tad easier having a cobblestone staircase. So rather than obviously wasting my hunger doing all the jumps to get back up to the top of the mine or to the surface of the world, rather than waste that, I thought, no, I'm gonna have to do something about that. So I decided to put the cobblestone steps down as a way of preventing me from starving. So that's what I'm doing here basically. I'm just planting the steps down till we get to the bottom, and we are at the bottom. So now my next job here is to mine up the roof, so that way the stairs are actually accessible, and that way I can actually use the stairs. So I'll be just mining up the stairs. You know, so I'm taking the roof down so that way I can actually use the stairs that I've put in, and I'm not getting stuck between the stairs and the roof itself, and then that way I don't get damage caused to me, and it just makes things a hell of a lot easier as well to have a staircase put into place. I'm sorry this commentary hasn't been great. I haven't been feeling too well the past couple of days, but I know that Thursday is Minecraft Project Day, so I have to upload because I'm a guy of I'm nothing if I'm not a man of my word. So I will keep going with this Minecraft project for a while. So there's nothing to worry about there, guys. So obviously after the staircase has been put into place, I'm just taking a look round. I found a little cavern over there to the right, if you saw. So I'll be planning in the future to go back to that cavern and maybe explore it once I have a bit more sort of experience and a bit better of a feel of the world that I have spawned in. So obviously there I got my 10 iron ingots, and the first thing I did was made a bucket so I could make a water source on the farm in the next episode. And then I also was sorting out my materials, just moving them around, putting some stuff into the random stuff chest. Still have 7 ingots. I put my map in the chest as well because I didn't think I needed the map, because obviously I have my bed, so if I die I should spawn somewhere near this area, I hope, because I have my bed planted. So if the worst case scenario did happen when I'm finally decide to go out and hunt mobs, then at least I'm not going to be stuck. So I was going to go out and do another couple of things, then realised it was going dark, so I decided to come back in, make myself an iron helmet with 5 of my 7 remaining iron, attach that to myself, and then I decided to make a valuables chest which would go at the side of the bed, which was house stuff like iron ingots, diamonds, should I be lucky enough to get them, and all that kind of stuff. Okay guys, well that's pretty much it for this episode of the Minecraft project. If you've liked this video, please leave a like. Any suggestions or improvements, please let me know in the comments, and subscribe if you're new around here so we can continue to grow and we can laugh at my expense all together. Okay guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.